Keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for Allah.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bushra Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us mayoba, mayoubahs @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
Good morning. It's good to be back on your radio. Today marks the sixth day, right? Today marks the sixth day of our November, and today happens to be the first working day of the week. We want to say good morning wherever you are joining us. We want to say a very pleasant welcome here. If you're following us via our online platform, good morning. Thanks for joining us. If you are listening to your radio, good morning and welcome to the program from the Print News, proudly sponsored by Crime Stoppers Liberia, Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. And of course, we have the Exodus Best Price store on the Gallo Street and the Old Road there. Good morning and welcome to it right here. My name is Esther Daku this morning, and of course, I'm here with Dakwana. We have also guys on the line from the USA. They are all seated here this morning to bring you the best your radio has to offer. Good morning, Dakwana.
Good morning, Esther. I want to say good morning to the peace-loving people of Mama Liberia. And I also want to say good morning to guys. It's good to be back on the program from the premiers. Yesterday was first Sunday, and today we are here. I want to say it's good to be here to discuss the issues that matter most to Liberia.
Right. Good morning, Gus.
Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Dapana, Liberia. Time change, so it's actually 5:33 here a.m. Um, Man, y'all came on late though.
Yeah,
You already burned 30 minutes of my time.
of course.
I'm kidding. Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, and so we are coming on late because we had a little technical problem we had to solve. So we've been off and we're on. So we will definitely allow us the time, to digest all of what we want to talk about. So, Dakwana, how was your weekend? I heard you visited the party headquarters.
Yeah, man, weekend was somehow good,
Mm,
and yesterday it was somehow quite frustrating, somehow devastating in my mind. Like I visited the party headquarters. This is not my first time. I always there. But yesterday on a visit,
mm,
it was different. To make it clear, Esther and Gus, I was treated like a nobody. I was
mm.
treated like a foreigner. I was treated like somebody who doesn't exist. That's how I was treated yesterday on a party headquarters.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I was treated by our own people.
Welcome back.
Is that how you welcome me back? That's
I
really
know.
sad.
I'm not.
Well,
Sad.
I warned that young man long enough. He don't listen. He, all people can say in low fat is that you tell the small boy poo on the parking lot. He said no. I mean the parking lot ratting in that thing. He said no. Let me boss it and see. Yeah, no, that one I get it.
mhm.
Honestly, the sad thing about our young men and women is they do not understand the importance of relationship. That is really Liberia's problem, and it's not just CDC, but most young people don't understand. If you walked over this Dakwana with a $90,000 SUV, this and that, they will all be opening their door. You know what I'm saying? But because you
And,
walk in there
and
like a
guys,
normal person, that's what
let me
happened.
make it more. Let me make it more clear.
Hmm.
I was treated good, celebrated by the commoners, but those people who treated me like a nobody are the party hierarchies.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. I'm not saying the commoners always treat regular people fine, but the people that are in there, that's just all it is, man. It's the same people that you talk for on air, the people that you protect every day. Those are the people that you will see would act like they don't know you because they're expecting, they expect you to come and like hold everything for them. And the commoners are the commoners. They're gonna treat human being like human beings supposed to be treated. But that's just the way these folks and young people are that call themselves in power. But they don't realize those power don't last that long. As a UP people, don't worry that one. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was so wrong. That was really wrong. You don't treat people anyhow, most especially when you do not know the person. Takwana is one person who been, doing extremely well, most especially when it comes to, meeting most of our people around here, like the Popo defenders.
Yeah.
Takwana has been fully involved with them. I mean, up and down, doing stuff and things. And we can say all of it here. It's just sad that you will want to treat somebody who you don't really know like that, you know?
The sad thing about it is that people who we expect, to be there, people who we expect to identify, for the kind of work that we do, it's so bad for a man like that Pana who since his being in Liberia, all of his rounds and things he's been making is all about CDC, and to be treated in that form and manner, by hierarchies of the party.
I'm telling you.
I mean, the man was just few blocks away from the president, and the information is that the president drove to the party headquarters. Nobody knew, the president was there. He drove himself quietly with no siren, no nothing. And before they realized, the president was already seated, and they all got concerned. Oh, what happened to the president yet? We even see what the president passed. just to give the man that space, that space to just greet or just say a word to the president. After the EPS guy, said to Dapana, oh, just wait around, you will get the chance to meet the president. And Dapana, at the end of the day, was deprived.
And we know the sad part here is that I was just 2 feet away from the president, seated.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was ushered in by the EPS lady because she asked me for my name.
Mhm.
And because the people know me. So as soon as we got the information, the president was there, all the guys then, oh, Takpana, you gotta go see a man. Takpana, you gotta go see a man. So they start pushing me, carrying me, finding ways for me to reach. I reached all the way to the line. They could call it the zone line. So the APL lady came and said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm Takpana from the US." When she asked, I said, "Yeah." They took my chair out just a few feet away from the president. So you were making a tour, asking people. But the other guy just came after I sat there for 5-10 minutes. President, we were talking, having conversation with other people. Yeah, the guy just came and said that, well, I should leave because they were in executive meeting. Is that the place you can have executive meeting under the tree? And other people there, you say in executive meeting, I'm gonna leave. So I didn't want that noise. I left. But then another guy from the EPS thought that I wasn't treated fairly, so he wanted me to meet the chairman. Chairman Morutu saw me. He promised that you're going to meet me. Never.
Just forget about that other man.
I'm telling you.
That man is Mr. Too Much Big Stuff.
Yeah.
That man is
So that
Mr. Too Much Big Stuff.
yesterday.
But all we
Where was Jefferson at? Jefferson was there.
Right, I didn't see Jefferson Koji.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Was
didn't see
Sekou there?
Well, Sekou came and he was in the car, but I think he went back. But where we were sitting along with the president, we didn't see
I
Sekou.
wish you had reached out. I mean,
anyway, sometimes
I
these
wish
things
you had reached out to
happen.
me.
Sometimes these things happen because of protocol.
Yeah.
So let's leave it as it is. I mean,
We know that the other people go by.
I know.
The lady ushered
I'm
me in.
telling you.
Everything. I sat there for 10-15
Yeah.
minutes. Anyway,
it's like you few seconds.
cool,
It's
I
like you few seconds.
But I
to
don't know
heaven
if saw me
door.
like a foreigner or they saw me like what. And I speak Kolokwado then. So I already know. Why they ask me all of that place? I'm still thinking, why?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The protocol, surrounding the president is not an easy thing. It's like you close the heaven door and somebody is telling you, "My man, you have to go back." That was it. But anyway, it's good to be here, and we are here again to do the people's job. We want to firstly apologize for coming on late. That was due to a technical problem. We had some technical breakdown this morning following the Freedom Morning Rise, and so we had to go off the air for a few minutes to get all of those technical, work done. But we are here this morning, Dapana, Gus, Esther, and I. So too many good things to talk about, too many interesting things. I'd like to share a story I saw from the Front Page Africa. But anyway, Dapana, how was it, man? How was your weekend?
Clarity.
What's the clarity? Yeah.
What happened yesterday happened,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't change my mind. I still in support of the president,
I know that.
and I have 1 or 2 engagement today. I will be engaged until the 12th.
Okay.
So I will continue to reach out. I need to meet with the grandmothers. I'll be meeting with the people, women, and other people today. I'm going out. Nothing will change. Because I love President. I know why. It's not about my personal interest. It's about the interest of Liberia.
So true.
Nothing changed my mind. I still
So true.
remain in support of President. But I yet thought to let this out, so that I can be done with it.
Man, the big people in the country, if you don't get used to them, every day you will get faced with them.
And they're too big.
I
The people
tell you.
that bigger than their own side.
You know,
They're
and
bigger than
these-
their own shadow.
the thing about it is that why sometimes when we want to say things on the radio, we hold it back because of president. We are, the thing about some of these guys, they are nothing. All right, they are nothing. It is because of President they are who they are today. So if you cannot, appreciate the people who are doing everything for you, I mean, then who you are. So Dapana, that's what I'm saying. You got to understand the big people in this country. Yeah, when they need you, that's when they come to you. When they get what they want, they forget about you. But that politics. We'll move on to make sure that November 14, this president is re-elected, and we'll continue to tell our people in the trenches, in the villages, everywhere to make sure that you go out there on the 14th of November. And, the thing about this ticket is gender sensitive. So you're not going to, be screening and say, like before, where you will go from 1 to 18. This time, that just 2. You will see the woman and the man. Yeah, just right there. And you do it right there in that little box. There's a little box there. If you can't write, just do your next sign. All right. If you're not voting for number 1, don't touch it. Just leave it. Don't even bust the eye. Don't even scratch pen on it. Say, I won't see you. When you do it like that vote spoil. When you do it like that, then you spoil the vote. So just be very patient when you get now. Before they get all 3 papers, this time around you're going to get 1 paper.
Only one.
Yeah, only 1 paper you're going to get this time around. All right. So when you get that 1 paper, you go there. You will see the 1 paper. You will see 2 men first. Then you will see a woman and man second.
No, man, woman.
Yeah,
So
first. Yeah, yeah. Man, the man picture first. Then read by the man that the woman there. So that play you must stop. But again, folks, today is a historical day for CDC. I remember some years back, on 7 November.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, tomorrow is okay. Today, 7. Yeah, tomorrow. Yes, 7 November, which is going to be tomorrow. I'm told partisans of the CDC will be dressed up all in black in memory of those that lost their lives
Yeah, that was in 2011.
during the November 7 in 2011. I remember I was all the way in the NTA community there in Gardnersville when I received the call. Oh, there was some shooting going on in town, and we all got scared and we left, from where we went to. I remember then I was at Hot FM. By then, 2011, I was working at Hot FM, I remember. So when we received the call, we all chile. Yeah, because, So the people shooting you. So that was it. But anyway, folks, we here. Let me share this story with you from the front page, Africa. And it says, Liberia, Magibi Acop endorses Wia's re-election ahead of November 14 runoff. Kakata Magibi County, despite the endorsement of opposition unity parties Joseph Boakai by the political leader of the All Liberian Coalition Party, ACOP, Lucini Kamara, in the upcoming November 14 runoff presidential election. The leadership of the Magibi County's ACOP chapter, along with thousands of its members, have chosen to endorse incumbent President George M. Weah's bid for his 2nd term. In a well-attended endorsement ceremony held over the weekend in Kakata, Magibi County, the entire leadership of the GMB TAC team in Magibi also endorsed President George M. Weah's 2nd term bid ahead of the November 14 presidential runoff election. Let me read this again. It says, in a well-attended endorsement ceremony held over the weekend in Kakata, Magibi County, the entire leadership of the GMB TAC team in Magibi also endorsed President George M. Weah's 2nd term bid ahead of the November 14 presidential runoff. The leadership of these 2 institutions cited the peace and development that have been fostered by the Coalition for Democratic Change government in the country as the basis for their support for President Weah in the presidential runoff election. They emphasized that their decision was not driven by selfish or political motives, but rather by their trust in the president and his commitment to providing basic social amenities in an atmosphere of peace and dialogue, free from political intimidation. As the leadership and members of the ACOP, religious communities, and business stakeholders gathered, numerous voters, including youth, elders, women today, to create a historical moment that will lead Magibi County towards lasting peace and development.
The Magibi chapter of the All Liberian Coalition Party and its partners acknowledge the human and infrastructure developments initiated across Liberia by President George M. Weah, noted the ACOP's Magibi leadership. Agnes S. Parker, the spokesperson of the Magibi County's ACOP chapter, presented the official endorsement statement mentioning the significant contributions of Presidential aide Sekou Kalasco Dimaro to Magibi County as a key factor in their decision. The ACOP's Magibi County leadership expressed their gratitude to Mr. Dimaro for his contributions, especially in the areas of healthcare facilities and scholarships for Magibi County youth. They pledged their unwavering support for President Weah's re-election, largely attributing it to Mr. Dimaro's efforts. For these reasons, we commit to openly, fearlessly, and tirelessly support the campaign activities of the CDC starting today for the sake of our brother, who will go from door to door and reach out to everyone in Magibi and its surroundings to encourage them to vote for number 2 on November 14, 2023, Val Magibi's ACOP. Joseph Dolo, the former chairman of the Magibi chapter of the JMB TAC team, explained that their decision to endorse President Weah over Unity Party and its standard bearer, Joseph N. Boaka, was made in the best interest of the people of Magibi and Liberia. He emphasized the importance of evaluating political choices during critical times. At times like this, people of goodwill must answer the call to support what is best for our country. When Liberia is presenting with the choice of who can be trusted with the leadership of our great nation, we must rally behind President Weah, Joseph Dolo stated. Receiving these separate endorsements on behalf of President George M. Weah, Presidential aide Sekou Kalasco Dimaro described the endorsements as a significant moment for President Weah and the Coalition for Democratic Change Party. He expressed his satisfaction in seeing mothers, brothers, uncles, and sisters demonstrating genuine determination to offer their support. Mr. Dimaro pointed out that the endorsement of President Weah by the leadership of Magibi's ACOP chapter contradicts the endorsement of opposition Unity Party standard bearer Joseph Boaka by the ACOP's political leader Lucini Kamara. These are our people. These are our mothers. These are fathers. And the trust us, Mr. Damaro said. Mr. Damaro also urged the crowd to consider voting for President Weah on November 14, emphasizing that doing so would be in the best interest of Liberia and its people. Well, folks, that's the story there. And another story says, what?
This an interesting story.
This story, okay, what it says here, okay. Let's see, Marylanders threaten campaign against Weah if Chambers overturns plebiscite so they can October 10 election results.
Interesting.
Very interesting, very, very interesting. So let me read the caption, all right? It says, Maryland Council of Elders, traditional women and youth groups threaten to campaign against President Weah if Speaker Buffer Chambers continues to attempt to overturn the October 10 elections result in plebiscite district, warning Weah over Chambers. President George M. Weah faces the risk of losing a substantial number of votes in Maryland County, his key stronghold in the southeastern region in the November 14 runoff election, if and only if Speaker of the House Buffer Chambers continues his efforts to overturn the election results of plebiscite district from October 10 election, where he was defeated in the district level election. According to the final results announced by the National Elections Commission, on October 18, Mr. Anthony F. Williams obtained a total of 8,105 votes, constituting 45.29%, while Chambers accumulated a total of 8,024 votes, constituting 44.84% of the total vote cast. This resulted in a mere 81 vote difference, equivalent to 0.45% between the two candidates. But Chambers is contesting the results and has filed a complaint before the National Elections Commission. Many believe that his complaint is employed by him to manipulate the decision of the National Elections Commission. At a joint press conference held by the Elder Council of Maryland, Maryland Youth Association, Rural Women, and the Plebo Youth Association, the group said they were constrained to bring the attention of the president and foreign missions, as well as other international observers, to the attempts by the speaker to overturn the will of the people of Sodican District. They allege that Chambers continues to instigate violence and deploy other chaotic means within the district, undermining the cultural norms and traditions under the guise of politics. The group stated, as traditional people, citizens, and residents of Plebo Sodican District, we want to inform President George Manuel Weah officially through this press release about the attempt by one of his officials, Speaker Buffer Chambers, to undermine the peace and democracy of our district. Plebo Sodican District, by vehemently influencing and working to tamper with the results of the October polls, which placed his major rival, Mr. Anthony F. Williams, in the lead, as earlier announced by the National Elections Commission. In a democracy, the will of the people prevails and must be respected by everyone, regardless of their status in government or the country as a vote or as a whole. The group called on President Weah to intervene and advise Speaker Buffer Chambers to accept the will of the people as expressed through the election's results. They warned that if the speaker succeeds in overturning the result, it will tarnish President Weah's democratic record. The groups noted that during the campaign period, Mr. Williams wrote the National Elections Commission regarding the regulation that requires political parties, independent candidates, or alliances to notify the National Elections Commission within 7 days of their official campaign launch. In line with this regulation, Williams from the collaborating political parties sent a notification to the NEC on July 28, 2023, informing them of his campaign launch schedule for October 8, 2023. In the following month, in August, Chambers violated the 7-day regulation by pressuring the NEC magistrate and staff to change Mr. Williams' official campaign launch date from October 8, 2023 to October 7, 2023. Surprisingly, the NEC granted Mr. Chambers the October 7 date without him applying for it. The decision by the NEC Maryland branch, according to the groups, created a major conflict between the two candidates and their supporters. Both parties claimed the same date for their campaign launches, raising concerns that it could escalate into a violent situation. Well, we can stop right there because of time. Dakwana, you listened to this story here, and the first one we brought to you about the endorsement that took place over the weekend in that vote-rich county, McGibby. Let's get your take, then we send controls to Gus.
And to add up, I'm from McGibby County.
Okay.
I'm from Shuffling Town.
Okay, that's good.
I'm a son of McGibby County, a prior son.
Okay.
Yeah, my father's from Mangibi, Carisburg. But the thing here is welcoming. It's a welcoming news that we are still receiving a lot of endorsements from Liberians across the country.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing I want to urge them, those leaders of those groups that have endorsed President Weah,
Mm-hmm.
I think they should do more. They shouldn't get endorsed and sit down. They should endorse and go out to campaign. They need to go out to campaign to encourage their people to vote for President Weah comes November 14. So we will continue to encourage Liberians to come out and endorse. We'll also encourage them to do everything in their power to campaign to see that President Weah be re-elected, because that's the best decision for President Weah to be re-elected. As it relates to the whole saga with the speaker and that of the people of Plibo Southern District, I think as I said, we discussed this thing the last time we were here.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is that this time around, I will take it from two fronts. I think the people should understand that the law is the law.
Mm-hmm.
The speaker, what the speaker is doing, he exercising his constitutional right. He is exercising his constitutional right. He is not taking the law in his hands. He's reaching out to the authorities. So let the NEC look at the complaints.
And that's why they are threatening.
Yeah. So you cannot say that.
That statement.
Yeah, you cannot say that he's trying to overturn. Because if he wanted to overturn, then you're going to use violence. But he's using what is accorded him. Because we understand that when election is held, there's a time for people to file complaints. So that's what he's doing. And also, I hope the speakers know also that what he is doing, it doesn't order well for the CDC as well. I hope he's sure that the allegation that he's leveling is something to go back. He shouldn't just level allegation only because he has been defeated. Because if you push this kind of thing, then you make people to feel hurt, you make people to do more things enchanted. And then when you go the other way around, then it will be good. So I hope he knows what he's doing. That this complaint that he's filing, he should be sure. He shouldn't just do it only because he has been defeated, so he don't want to accept defeat. That's the reason why, he running to the NEC, to the Supreme Court, and other things to delay the process. And I want to urge our people, elders, or people of Plibo Southern District, please. The speaker and President Weah, they are two different people. Yeah, I beg you. You don't level your anger against the speaker. They are put it to the anger you get against the speaker. You put it to President Weah. No, President Weah is not in the know of what the speaker is doing, and even President Weah cannot even stop the speaker.
Exactly.
Because the speaker is exercising his constitutional right.
Exactly.
And President Weah is a man of law. So you tell the speaker, say, "Oh, speaker, because the people telling that they will not vote for me, so back off." No. The law is there. The speaker is in line with the law. So please, you're rethink your decision. The only thing, if you guys are sure that Anthony will not want, you will all voted for him, the allegation that the speaker is leveling, it is not something to go back. You go and make your case. You support Anthony Will to face every investigation. And at the end of the day, if it is not true, Anthony will be declared. Finally. So we're begging your people go and vote for the president of November 14.
And the elders in those towns or villages who put devil outside, on the day of election.
Yeah, they say,
what kind of strategy is that?
But the people say
has that been confirmed?
No, that's what the speaker is election.
That just speculation.
And the people came out and said that's not true. The last time we read the story, the people said that's not true. And the spokesperson for the people that one lady, one woman.
Because we did not see any pictorial evidence to that.
Right.
So at least if they have evidence that yes, on the day of voting, devils were put out.
And besides that, there are some devils you can take pictures of. I think you know that.
So I get that. So
your camera would definitely.
So how does speaker make it?
So how does speaker make it? So that's some devil then too. You can see, and when they say devil coming outside, you can run away.
Yeah.
So maybe that was the devil came outside and people run away. So all of that. But let me tell you something. If they say there are some devil there picture you can't take, I agree. Oh, traditionally it works. All right. So, yeah, me and hiding behind the palm tree in some kind of lake corner. Nobody see me with my lake camera there. And the devil comes out, take a picture. Who will see me?
What they call see me? When you're talking about devils, that normal thing, don't you? When they got devils where you even
They get some skin devil now.
Like you even in the house and spot through a very tiny hole. Once you see the devil, they will know you've seen it and they'll pull you outside.
I say that they get some skin devil now.
Yeah. The devil went over there and drove the people, and then the elders then start voting. The margin will be less.
Yeah.
Check everyone.
Right.
So I think some of the concerns they are raising that the inhabitants of those areas, like take for instance, in Sodican, you got 10 persons, and then 10 persons register to vote, right? I'm just giving a scenario, right? 10 persons, and then you find out that the after the voting everything, you found out that 30 persons voted, knowing the fact that 10 persons registered to vote.
Okay.
You know, those are some of the issues being raised, you know. Yeah. So
but I don't think he's doing the wrong thing.
He's not. He's not. He's, you know, that's why when you have any issues, you channel your grievances through the courts because they are the final arbiter of law, or justice, whatever you may call it. So with the case of Buffer Chambers, you know, he's going the legal way, all right, because he got some dissatisfaction, you know, with the results. So
that's what the law calls for.
So now to take the laws into my own hands, say you beat people here because I don't want to win the election here. I'm winning. You flock everybody that were going to say that mock justice, you know, you're trying to. That's the reoccurrence of jungle justice and all of that, but. In as much Speaker Chambers decided to go to court or to go through the National Elections Commission, I think he's on path with the law.
Yes. Our people you're shooting, vent your anger on President Weah.
Yeah.
President Weah is not in favor of nobody.
And Dakmana, that's the thing I hate about some of us. Why would you want to threaten the president because of somebody, you know, own issue? You want to blame it on the president.
And the position of Speaker Chima, and President, we are playing there. But the lawmaker elected him to be speaker.
Yeah. This president, I don't know why some of us, we have lived and we followed this president for years. Look, if this president was a cheat, some of the people that won election in this country, they wouldn't have, you know.
Definitely.
I'm telling you.
But we know there have been some allegations being leveled by the folks in the opposition bloc. That President Weah cheated to tap the authority.
Yeah.
Okay. Who won't cheat? Yeah. Then they reach the 50+1.
Yeah.
Who won't cheat the second round?
Yeah. Yeah. So like the election that brought Darius Dillon to, you know, the 9 years. You know, you think if President Weah was somebody who is a cheater, you think Darius Dillon will be senator today?
And I don't know if you listen to the show that morning. Yeah. You got to play an audio recording where Jamaica was lying.
Yeah.
That they
cheat. Yeah.
The NC boss.
Yeah.
Then they almost said no.
Yeah.
Look at that kind of lie.
Can you imagine from a person like Jeremiah Kuhn to say that? This is the very party that supported him that got him to where he is today. Yeah. So you think President Weah won't cheat? You think President Weah got to be heading your head and all that kind of thing there?
We were around.
Yeah.
1985.
Yeah.
You guys were around. Yeah. So what happened?
Yeah. 1985. And how did we get to know? It was during the invasion. It was during the November 12th invasion when Emmett Hammond said, you know, he was caught on camera saying that, you know, Jackson Hebdo won the election, but it was rigged.
Yeah. Massively.
So how did we get to know that? It was when Emmett Hammond was captured. And that was the reason why journalist Charles Bayer was beheaded. Because, he had a recording.
Yeah.
He had a recording when we all heard that the president was captured, you know, at the executive mansion, and he was being watched by one Anthony McQueen. I don't know whether you guys followed then. You know, Anthony McQueen said that the guy who they left the president away to, to take care of the president, because the president was already captured. So his job was to keep eyes on the president. All right. So by 2:00 that afternoon, as the things somersaulted, and we saw the president dress up in his military attire on national television, announcing that he's still in power.
Yes.
He has never been overthrown and all of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then people then started getting in their share. That was what led to the 1985 invasion.
This president is a peaceful man.
So this president that we got today, who is a very tolerant person, who is very peaceful. You think the president won't cheat? You think some of the people that name that will call and say instant power today, you think they will be there?
And when I listen to people always say, "Oh, President Weah can take action." President Weah is a disciplinary man for the late 15-20 minutes over there. President Weah will discipline no party official over there. Yeah, maybe that one want to go here, but for the time out there, I was not talking about the president will discipline the youth leaders, the leaders of the party. Plus here then.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying, what? They said they're not disciplinary. You know what you were doing yesterday?
Yeah.
Just start saying that. When we leave the marathon, I'll tell you what you were very angry about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe they saw it and say, oh no, let's get it there for you.
But sometimes when we shared conversation with the president, when you listen to the president, when Esther, when you listen to the president, when he's saying what, maybe you're discussing certain things and he's trying to make his import. When you listen to the president, he say, wow.
Yeah.
Can you
I
imagine?
said the other day, my first time to really sit in close proximity to the president and listen to him speaking, talking.
Can you imagine? And I see why you're so pissed.
Yeah.
Because you were just close to heaven door. And then somebody just slammed the door on you.
Definitely.
You see?
I think I 5 steps.
Yeah. Today, if even you are gotten a picture, with the president. I know, right? I know you feeling telling somebody, say, as soon as you see me standing beside the president, just take, whether I'm shaking your hand or I'm shaking your hand, or just take it. I know, right? I know. But look, folks, November 14th is just next door. All right. This month is my birth month.
Yes.
And those of you who really love my style when it comes to the work that we do, I don't need cash from you, though. The only thing I need for you is to vote for President Weah. That's the only gift I want from you, because it's going to be 10 days after, right? My birthday is on the 24th. And the runoff is on the 14th. So you got 10 days between. So the only birthday gift I would want from you people is to go out there and just the same thing you did in the first round.
Yes.
This time around, it's not percentage.
No.
Simple majority.
Yes.
All right? So even if at 100 and the other may get 101, they may all get 101 win.
Yes.
So we want you to go and vote. Number 2.
You guys should vote angrily against the opposition.
Oh, yes. You should vote. Number 2, the gender sensitive ticket, the man and the woman.
Sure.
But Dapana, I know this going weekend you feel hurt. But you know why? We want to apologize for the way you were treated. And please don't hold that.
Oh, no.
I know you one person, you wouldn't want to take hatred to your grave.
I'll also be there tomorrow.
Exactly. We all would be there. We all would be there. So I know you one person, you wouldn't take hatred to your grave.
Yes.
All right. So because our old people say that, it's good to speak your feelings out.
Yeah, sure.
Don't keep it inside of you. For me, I'm a crewman. So when you step on me and you want to justify that I put my foot on the road, that why you step on me, then you bring in noise. But if you step on me and, Winda, I'm sorry, then because sorry, it heals a lot of wounds.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand.
It's a powerful word.
Yeah, maybe the man sitting here thinking about something, you just step on it and say, "Oh my man, your phone has ought to be on the road." Then you know what you're talking there. You want for us to turn it upside down now. Then I will bring my rear set upside.
The real cruiser.
Yeah, then you say you bring a rear because on a serious note,
Yes.
on a serious note, we need to speak out because when you keep things inside of you, it hurts, it pains you. So when somebody hurts you, just if they come to you and say, "I'm sorry, I never mind, please forgive me," that alone should calm you. But the man see your phone on the road, he step on you, then he say that roll you, you not sort of pull your phone on the road.
I mean, you're looking for me.
Yeah, so it means that myself, if I think I can overpower you too now, then I will try to prove my supremacy.
You know, I explained the thing to a few folks. Oh, you shouldn't have gone. I said, what?
I know.
I can't do that.
I know.
I'm in the audience with the president. If the guys tell me to leave, I'm going to obey.
Do you know what it means? You are, in the proximity of the president. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
If the president, if he ever met you before, he would have called your name to say Dakpana.
You are doing it time by time. You're other people on the other side. Some football players and guys.
So.
But anyway, yeah, for me, I obey.
So we just need to encourage our people,
and that will not make me the VGT.
I know.
We'll continue to support President.
We'll do it. We'll not rest. We'll not rest.
Really better than at least. Because of this second round, I sent him a ticket. I should have been here since. I've been all of here since.
I know.
I sent him a ticket because of the runoff. So
some other guys will say, "Okay, my mother's funeral is on Saturday. I'll bury my mom on Saturday, and then Monday I'm on the next flight."
Yeah.
All right, but since your mom was laid to rest, you are staying here, and the reason, and let me just say this: the reason Dakpana is staying in Liberia is not to, for pleasure.
No.
To be moving from one nightclub to another. All right, let me go ahead.
In fact, he's not that kind of person.
No.
He's not into the kind of jumping here.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a reserved person.
Yeah, well, we are in support of the president, and we'll
Okay, so you see, it's good to have on the line. We have on the line the presidential aide to the president of the Republic of Liberia.
That's good.
I don't know what I'm gonna say. His honorable because they may let position video. All right, good afternoon, Sekou. Welcome to the show. Okay, just Sekou. All right. I know. What's happening to the other line? But let's go. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. And first of all, I'd like to say a very big thank you to every one of you for what you continue to do, not for President, but for Liberia. And most you guys have stood up to the status quo, and you continue to stand against the suppression of majority of the Liberian people, which I think nobody can pay you guys for it. Nobody can be rewarded for what you do for the betterment of your people. So I'd like to say a very big thank you. Having said that, and to my better Dakpana, it's unfortunate. I didn't monitor the beginning of the show, but I know that there were some situations which, when it happened, I think it was unfortunate. And there's no point to justify anything here. I'd just like to add my voice to that of Bell, rest of extended their apologies to you for what higher, sometime around the security, sometimes they let the politicians stand against things that are not in accordance with our doing things. But I just like to say very big sorry for everything you do. We follow, we monitor. We get nothing to pay you, but this gratitude towards you, extending thank you. That only thing pay some of you with money can do anything with what you're doing. Full of gratitude. So I'd like to say, brother, Harry, and thank you so much for what you continue to do for the promotion of President Weah and the promotion of a better life. I just took the call
Thank you.
to say those few words to you guys.
Okay, Mr. Carrasco, before you take leave of us, we just read from the front page Africa about a couple of endorsements that took place over the weekend in that vote-rich county, Magibie, and most of what we read was attributed to your good work. That's why people are saying they're going to do everything to make sure that this president is given another 6 years. You care to speak to that?
Yeah, we know, and thank you. And what President Weah did for us, we did not build bridges. We built bridges. We did not just start because we want to buy other people to vote for President Weah. From the day were appointed by the president in his office, we did not renege on our. I always say to people, we are ambassadors of the president. Where the president can reach, there where we will go. For instance, take for what happened. The president know about it, but he ain't listening.
Yes.
Like what I've done.
Yes.
Those are the people who will continue to play, especially in my country. If you go to my GD today, our mark there is 21. That's the reason why it started. First round of put our people because I was basically busy with the president from one place to another. And they not opportunity to go in the country as a son of my to make people. But in this second round election, which I have shouldered the responsibility, and the president has given me the responsibility to do, and doing that in accordance with all of the necessary, support coming from the citizens. So the endorsement from the ACO Magibie chapter, it was something that our people, the imams, the elderly people, the young people, thought it wise to come together and say, we will endorse Joshua for 10 days. Because elections, especially the first round of election, we won the first round of election, but we did not meet up with the 50 plus 1% of the vote. Our responsibility to go all out and enlighten other people and win for other people all. And you can see from all indications, bulk of the people, majority of the people are siding with President Weah because they believe that President Weah has done so much relatively on a 5-year term that he deserves to have another opportunity to continue where he started from. So that's why you see Magibie today, everything is turning the other way around because of the confidence the people report in us.
Okay, so Mr. Carrasco, what's your final word to Liberians, most especially Seditians, knowing the fact that 2011 November 7, which is going to be on tomorrow, there was an incident that took place at the headquarters of the Coalition for Democratic Change. So tomorrow, I'm told all Seditians are to be in their black attire to pay their, respect in memories of those families that lost their lives.
Well, and that is the advantage the CDC comes with. And, we were there that fateful day. I could have been one of the persons that we memorialized today because I know what I went through. I know how much the venom against the people for exercising their right that day, the way now, the way people were live, people were killed, and that memory still lives. And unfortunately, life. And today, we have not only memorialized those people since the incident happened, we have shown concern to the family members. We have demonstrated that these people that lost their life, they lost their life for reasons. They lost their life because they wanted free education. They lost their life because they wanted their country to be connected in terms of road infrastructure. They lost their life because they wanted doctors' pay to be increased. They lost their lives because they wanted market structure to be built for our poor mothers. They lost their lives because they wanted every Nigerian to have an equal and affordable, opportunity to participate into the far march of our country. So tomorrow, again, is a clear manifestation that these people have never been neglected. Those things happen under the watchful eye of Joseph Yuma Boakai as the vice president of the Republic of Liberia. What did he do? He only appreciated the fact that the security guards took those measures against innocent Liberians that were demonstrating and showcasing to the world that Joseph Boakai and other guys were doing things that were not in accordance to the far march of our country. So tomorrow again, we will be at the party headquarters to symbolize our continuous support to the family of those that lost their lives in that fateful November month and on that 7th day of November. So we'll be there tomorrow. We just continue to tell citizens to remain patient, to remain committed, because this is a cause. Look at people like Dafana. They are way from America, pay their own way. Nobody gave them $5. They're not there because they want $5 from nobody.
No,
They're doing it because they love Liberia. They're doing it because they want to better Liberia. When you lost your time, Abraham, they're still somebody. You guys devote your time because of the love you got for this country. So we just want to say that every citizen, President Weah is that symbol of representation for majority of the people. This man has demonstrated that he loves Liberia. He wants to see a better Liberia. He cares about every Liberian, regardless of your status, regardless of where you come from, regardless of anything you do. He cares about us. So let us, on November 14th, come out and vote. Whatever somebody did to you in your community as a government official, do not take that responsibility. Do not blame on President Weah is an individual. You can born children. You can born 5 children. You want all your children to be good people, but some of them can be good, some of them can be bad. But they are your children. You can't say because the other person bad and you will neglect me as your son or your daughter. You got to keep talking to them. And President Weah demonstrated statement. So whatever the Akalat as an individual, do not take that responsibility to the president. Because the president is just an individual. He has a greater responsibility for a better Liberia, which he continues to do and demonstrate. So let us come out. We cannot afford for a united party, a few group of elite guys that have shown no commitment and love for this.
Morally bankrupt individuals.
To want to come back and where they start by squandering those opportunities. So I just thought to add one or two words to you, William, and that panel to say thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sekou Carrasco. He's the presidential aide to the Talk and Do It president of Liberia. Carrasco, it was nice having you on the show, and I want to say thank you for everything you said. Let's keep pushing. Let's see what we can bring. Chairman Molu on the line. Chairman Molu wants to make his import, and we'll do everything to have the chairman. One of the guys who's been working behind the scene, making sure that this president is given another 6 years. So let's see what we can bring Chairman Molu to make his import on the program. So we're doing everything possible to bring back the chairman of the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. It's good. We have the chairman on the line. Chairman Molu, good afternoon and welcome. Chairman Molu, are you there?
Call me back. I was making a private call.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I told you wanted to come on the air. Okay, all right, no problem. I'll call you when the time is necessary. All right. So we can take calls now. We can take few calls. Yes, sir.
Calls. I just met him. I can't reference him, but I just met him. Quincy.
Okay.
I just met him, and he always says on the show that whenever Carrasco is on, that means President we are following.
I know, right?
So when Carrasco if you tell me sorry, that means President will say sorry.
I know.
So I wholeheartedly accept the apology, and I'm in no way to blame the president for what happened yesterday. So Carrasco, we are together.
All right, thank you very much. And so, folks, at this junction, we'll take calls. And those of you following us, we can now take your calls. If you want to call in, 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And the WhatsApp line is +231 886 500 104. Let's take our first caller. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Yule.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. My name is Mr. Sungari, and let me say hello to Esther. So, my brother, miss you that long will continue exactly.
Hello.
And let me show you people for the discussion. Come, Mr. Yule, I'm going through something. Every morning, I leave my house to go to those who in position because the president gave them opportunity to sell to people to scratch again. I will bring my paper to them and clear to you for you to see how many people are using my own resources to register. And those people today, they're not going back with me to Lofa. I got people who are registering Muslim in Lofa County. We work in Parliament to secure the vote for president. We have the number I keep from FOIA. It's not just on other people then. And since the result of Windows is still not to go back, can you imagine all of that? Just a tears in my down with tears in my eyes, right on the back of the president entrance. How can you feel cheat on the SDLC? So there's someone who go back to go catch our vote.
No, you see that it's the same thing what you're talking here. Yeah. Yeah. No, we should. For you, Miss Sankali, I know your die-hard sedition and your love for this president is I don't know how to describe it, but you know we cannot be threatening the president.
She's not threatening. She's saying that they need to go back to vote. They need to go back to vote. So how will they go back? That's the thing she's saying. Yes.
Okay, it's good. It's good. You have people like Carrasco listening. You have the chairman is also following this program. The chairman Molo is also listening, and so they are taking down all of your points. All right. All right. Thank you. Let me take another person. Caller, hello.
Oh my God.
You think we're forced to talk to you, eh? You think somebody begging you to talk? You can't give all that kind of feedback. Hello? Yeah, hello. What happened? Your voice gonna spend time?
I mean, Nata.
Okay.
Hello?
We can hear you.
We're listening to you. Go ahead.
I said, I'm begging our citizen. On top of November 14th, so far.
Ma, you forced to talk today?
Yes, I am another.
Forget it. For the president, Lord, I will call him for. Now, I'm on my way into the whole.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Let's take this person. Hello. Yeah. How are you? Huh? Good.
This is Ismail. In the person on Lima County.
Go ahead. Let's hear you. Have a minute.
I'm calling from Mosoro County, specifically looking down.
Let's hear you, my brother.
Let me commend all of you for the hard work for our country and our party, CDC. You know, you have to say this President George Weah, we working with him since IED, sleeping care with him, way in Pinville. Mr. Kamara House.
Mm-hmm.
We take George Weah books from ATS to IE Amusement Center. So we love them. For me, I know what he can do. We love him, and more especially, a particular party is a Liberian People Party. And we love the party and love the president. So those I want to push away. That's some of the reasons why we are now actually going to the party. But we support the president, even the government model at Akala Grill. We used to meet, but today we are being silent about them. But we don't care.
No, I don't want you to use the word sideline. All right, that I think is too harsh.
No, I will say so because when they see you, they want to beg them. I don't beg them.
Okay.
But because my president, in fact, George Weah, President Weah, I spoke like no man push from ATS to Aya Business Center on Ronald Street. You know who talking? Say, where the 89 yesterday? So those guys, we have to just to put their problem away. We support our country, our president, and our party. Campaign, nobody is telling us to campaign. We don't get anything from any political leader.
Okay.
So we will campaign for this president to win the election and be our president, continue our development, most especially in Limakari and Liberia large.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's keep the calls coming in. 086 500 104 0776 104. Let's talk to this caller. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, dear.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing better, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your name and where you join us from?
Franklin Perry calling from Great Court District 1, Bone County.
60 seconds for you. Let's hear you.
Let me tell God sorry for what happened.
It's not God. It's like honor.
I mean, we not, my man, we're not past that stage now. We finish.
Yeah. Because of the president, we love him, and because of the development carry on, must go for him to make him a leader for this country. But the money official of CDC will not do anything. People are not willing to work with people. Can you see the president pass here for the first time? Nobody else for the riot. They leave someone talking to people to make things to happen. And nobody called it a full radio capture. He called someone more on black league. So we have to vote for the president's sake as well.
Okay.
Yes, that's the right.
Thank you very much. That is kind of tripping your head. Let me take this person. Hello.
Hello, brother William.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm Kelly T. calling back, calling with
You have 1 minute. Let's hear you quickly.
Okay, I take this time to thank everyone. Thank you very much for the show. And your birthday gift is huge. We're going to make sure everyone of us into the 17.
Exactly.
So come and give your birthday gift to celebrate your birthday and with the president.
Wow.
So, trust me, that gift will give it to you. And tomorrow, my team, myself, we're going to feel to do ourselves with education.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, thank you so much. He's a die-high sedition there from district number 17, Kelly Koluba. Let's take this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I want to say good evening, good afternoon, people of my answer.
I know. Always resonating. Yeah. I know.
Right now, I'm on tour in my community, speaking my data to my people how to vote and to minimize the invalid vote on the past. Because our own vote, the one where they get 3 people. So this that was translated into $2. I'm telling them in my data for them to vote. It's not going to be no mistake. So I just want to encourage them on this. If I'm not going to say, but they go to somewhere about we are on a tour to what are the way on the bank. What are the program you want? To just we are the city to make you more money. They want to get you what fee. Why we are giving number 2, number 2, then we got that 2, number 2, they are bad. So we are going to I want to go. So,
okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you. We'll have that resonating word from you. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. I saw a call coming, but we kind of based it with the phone. That's why we couldn't take you from that end. But anyway, it's good having you on the show. Let's hear you in a minute.
This is my Rose Bigger. Why, yeah, it's a Tara Market, my city. My Lord, everyone up there. We're running the first that I kept about the first time. You go for the second time.
Right.
So, for me, that's all everybody, yeah. We need to Tara Market, my city, and talk about right now.
Oh, Man CC. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, go ahead. We want to show, man.
Yeah, Man CC.
We want to see people.
Okay.
And the people are resolved.
Okay.
People are celebrating with us.
Okay.
So we are 35 for the year.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
In our own papers. Yes.
That's good. That's good. I got a lot of respect for you people, man. You people are the real foot soldiers, man. I love that. All right. All right, man. I know that Dwala Market will join you later. Hello. Hello. My man.
Mr. David Johnson.
Yeah, David, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you, David Johnson. I know you joined us from Drivers Market. Let's hear you in 1 minute.
No. I'm in Grand Baza County right now.
Oh, you in Baza?
Yeah, Grand Baza. I will be in Morocco on a Friday.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what is it? Mm-hmm.
Look, we are not going to give our country to any pharaoh in this land. No pharaoh going to rule us in this country. Because all of the opposition, those people that we see behind the opposition, they are all pharaohs. And no pharaoh going to rule us in this country. We're going to make sure that President, we are the good leader that we have in this country. Going to lead us.
Okay.
We are not going to give our country to Pharaoh. You see the wicked people that campaigning for this party. That party Joseph Walker. Who is the Pharaoh? To come here, all of them wicked people. Then we stay happy for them leading them and people.
Okay. I know. All right, David. Thank you, David Johnson. We have this caller here on my line. I just don't know who this person is. Good afternoon. Oh, my friend and brother, Vamuya Fofana.
Yeah, Vamuya Fofana.
Yeah, my man. What's up with you, man? How are you?
Bro, no, we are wrong. We're making sure the president should be re-elected. We're talking to people in local county, Kulang, district, the people defeated Massacre and elected Honorable Mosapa Photo.
Okay, so what are you hearing from the people?
No, the boy are responding to it. The boy are responding to the message. People are there. There's no way going to get it closer to the people. There's no way, no labyrinth, sans labyrinth. When the day they said the runoff election, I was sitting and look at the two polls and do your observation. President, we are the best president. I can tell anybody every day the sky is blue.
You read about that?
Will be victorious. You know, we get be peaceful and make sure November 14 don't feel weak. Turn out to vote and see what they on October 1st. Our battle is number 2. Madam Joawa Taylor, she's sitting there beautiful and smiling with a blue star. When you get it, it's number 2. There are 3 people, only 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Magdalene back. I'm begging you, please. But that thing is not yet we any ubeni. Why will not? But one thing I'm going to enjoy in the can no one in it. Long as you help up one mount, none one. What I'm going to join man we are. Long as we feel it clear. We are the best now. Yeah, not there no marking on her. Independent idea. Local country, no, we have anywhere with them. We are ubeni kai. I'm going to come back. I'm voting for them. We are. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have this caller here. Caller, good afternoon. Caller, good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Aliyu?
This is Aliyu Nasale. Yes, this is Aliyu. I don't know what's happening to the WhatsApp.
Aliyu, but then you were to call you. I think you have my WhatsApp number. You were to call me. I would have, given you the time then for you to call direct because I know it's kind of expensive for you.
It's okay, no problem.
I know once it comes to President, we have nothing expensive for you, my man.
You did a donation, right?
Yeah.
The other reason I'm calling this money or this election is to our heart.
Okay.
Thank God Kalako is getting me and also Chairman Bonu. Or you see, in District 17, Montolado County, Rossville, during the first election, let me check
those ballot papers are in, those scholarships,
Mhm.
those people that were assigned
Mhm.
on behalf of CDC, lots of their signatures were on those scholarships, those ballot papers. Those people that they sent over there, they didn't do any work. There was an individual who was not even appointed by CDC, he was not paid by CDC, but because he's a physician, he went over there and signed all those ballot papers and those scholarships on behalf of CDC. So this election is to our heart. So this second round, then they show those are the appointed to working district 17. Once the Rado County Ross Bill, where I'm coming from now, home, please, I want God to be protected in that place. So I hope they are under my voice, they are hearing me. They should
Okay,
take it very serious.
Aliyu.
Because we got, yes.
Just before you go from us, let me just let the public know that he's one of those that contributed to some of the foot soldiers. All right, you hear the proper women are on the field. Our brother who is on the line sent some money, and the money was given out to them. 100 United States dollars was given out to them to help them, move from one place to another. So Aliyu Masale, he's based in the USA. We want to say a big thank you. We never had a time to speak with you relative to that. So it's good that we can acknowledge you on this platform. So thank you ever so much for all you do for country Liberia.
Thank you so much. No problem. Thank you. So ready. This is 17 Monterado Rossville on huge voting for that during the first round. So this second round, they should please make sure to protect our people there to really take care of everything. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aliyu Masale from the United States. We got how many more minutes? Maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, then we'll go from here. Let's talk to this person. Hello?
Good afternoon, Winner, and to all of the police in studio there. This is Edmond Carr. We don't have a say for the re-election of President Weah.
Go ahead, Edmond.
Let me encourage all of my visually impaired, the one you call blind people. Please, when you are going to vote on the 14th, make sure you find some citizen or reaction or anybody that pledge their support to the president that you trust, so that they can help you mark your people.
Yeah.
Because if you carry your late child, as I said, my son is in 7th grade, he's 12 years, but I don't trust him with George Weah. So I always carry someone that I trust in 2005 we played together in 18 years. Because if you carry the little children, they will not know where to carry your hand, they will not know what to mark, they will create invalid vote. Please. Because this thing that we are going for, this is 5-5 penalty. You that get 5 goals and the person got 3 goals, they win. You that got 6 goals, the person got 5 goals, they win. It's no time to wait. Let us go through extra time of training to prepare ourselves for the 14th. To the woman, everybody complain that I play with that. Oh man, buy your $50 Chinese leg, put it in your pocket, put it top of your lap and nose, so that when you go beyond there, put the battery inside so they can shine it clear, so they can see the man with the woman, and right near that woman hair is the box that there. Play market in that box. When you finish marking it, that the impact you will use, oh man, play a lot into drive small. Because it didn't dry when you fold it. When the ink spread on the other side, then that invalid vote. Please wipe your hand fine and wrap it and carry it and put it in the ballot box. George Weah is the way forward. We are not doing it for President Weah, but we are doing it for Liberia. Because this is a time whenever Liberians have been able to benefit from the government, whether you're in government, whether you work in the government, whether you're not working in the government, you have been able to benefit. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's take you. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, this is my Rose because calling back. I want to tell Leo, thank you very much. Yeah, God bless you. Well, the money saying is in fee. We're talking to the people with Walla now, moving from one end, we're coming now, going to another paper.
Okay.
So I want to tell you, thank you. Yeah, God bless you. Yeah, the play got money for him. Many more coming here. We are here. We're only for number 2. We're voting for the man and the woman. For better development, our country to move forward.
Thank you.
We're not paying money for the development all the way. You have vote number 2, George Weah.
Thank you very much. Let's take our last call. We got to go because we got other programs coming up. So let's take you as our last caller. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Linde.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to the listener of the broadcast. My name is Brutus Clotier. an executive member of the Executive Bureau and the President of the committee. Mr. Dino, let me say thank you for the opportunity and thank you for the job well done. This is what you have been doing. This is what I think you can do better. And you have been flagging the issue. You know, the honor of President we have been re-elected is something that cannot be overemphasized. For example, I live the whole community, and my area has immensely benefited from the generosity of this president. I can recall currently the whole community role during the 12 years of Madam Salis. When she visited our community, she told us that in 14 days, our road project will have started. Madam Salis left up to now. I don't know how they should calculate that 14 days. But when President William took office, I can recall that they when he visited us, they said, I did not come to do groundbreaking, but I have come to tell you that the road project starts now. It was now the project started. So the people of the whole community, the people of the District 14, where the president is from, this area is a no-go zone. This area is almost to the area that belongs to the CDC. And from our institution, the Executive Bureau of Liberia, we have been engaged with street campaign. We have been engaged with street debate. We printed a banner that contains the president's achievements.
Okay.
And usually we get in the street, we carry our speaker, and we engage the people. People ask questions. Anything you don't understand, it is up to you to ask. We provide clarity.
Good, that's good.
So we are telling our people, let us vote president. We are president. We are is our own. And we are of the constitution of President William when he is re-elected. The issue of the watch is something that will be legislated.
Exactly.
If President William goes beyond the arm of student.
And I don't want the people then. I don't want from the people then. The people then from the other side want to sport. You know.
Definitely, and we're not seeking sport.
Okay.
So. Where is our own support? And thank you for affording me the time, Mr. Nime.
Thank you very much for calling and making your input on the show this afternoon. Well, folks, we don't have time, so we got to go. But just before we go from here, right, like I said to you, all I want from you for November 24 is that you vote number 2.
On November 14.
No, I say for me now on November 24, which is my birthday.
Yeah, so
and so exactly. So when you go on there, out there on the 14th of November, you know, the thing is legends are born, you know, in the month of November. And I'm a Sagittarius, okay, that's my star. And Old Man Sam Sire is also a November born. Lawrence Squires, we got plenty of November people here. Yeah, November 16th too is going to be our anniversary at Freedom FM. So too many good things happening. But the only gift I want from you when you go out there on November 14th, just vote number 2, the gender sensitive ticket, Mr. Weah and Madam Taylor. Please, we are begging you for the interest of Mama Liberia. If you want to see more beautiful things happening in this country, don't tune. Vote number 2 on the 14th of November. That's the only birthday gift I want from you. So, Esther, let's get your comments, and then Dakwana, then we're out of here.
Well, of course, it was good to be here, you know. And like Wendell just said, this is all we want. It's not just Wendell, you know, birthday gift. This is all what we want.
Yeah.
You know, we Liberians that see the level of work the president has done in this country. I think giving him another 6 years is going to help this country a lot. 6 years from now, Liberia is going to be on another level. This is what we can promise you. So go out in your number. Let's vote number 2. Like he said earlier, you will see President Weah is there with a lady next to him right on the ballot paper. So go and vote number 2. Thank you.
Okay, so I want to say to all of you guys in Radio Land that our country, Liberia, is at a crossroad. And the only way Liberia can get out of the quagmire that we are experiencing is to re-elect President Weah. For the past 6 years, almost 6 years, there have been a lot of numerous development taking place in our country. And President Weah can do all in just 6 years. So we need to afford him the opportunity to give him an additional 6 more years to be able to leave a legacy. This time around is about leaving legacy, carrying on the necessary development, transforming the country so that his name can be remembered. So go out. I see all of you guys hearing us for the work that we do. You need to award us. We don't need money from you. November 14, just go and vote President Weah. And if President Weah wins, Liberia wins, and we all will be proud because that development will continue to be carried out, and a lot of good things will continue to happen for us as Liberians. Thank you, Windia, Esther, and folks. It's good being here, and we'll be back again tomorrow.
All right, folks. So before I go, I'd like to say hello to my old mom, Ma Jacqueline Andrews. Ma Jackie, and hello, Mama. How are you doing today? I remember when I was growing up way back in the borough of Crew Town, there on Capet Street. Ma Jackie, they were our big sisters. Big sisters now. You know when I'm talking about big sisters now. So Ma Jackie Andrews want to say thank you for all you do for us here at Freedom. She's always praying for us. All right. I can listen to you. I listen to Esther. I listen to Dapana. I listen to all of you. I can pray for you. So Ma Jackie, we want to say thank you ever so much for always remembering us in your prayers. We really appreciate you for all of that. Thanks to all of you for being a part. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of you, Sekou Carrasco, who called and provided us some information. Also, the chairman is also following. And I will say thank you to all of you. We'll be here tomorrow with another brand new presentation of the program from the Print News.